Welcome back to the Titanium Hangar. This is Mike. I'm coming at you with another video. This time I want to talk to you about some early releases that surprised me. Some stuff that we're going to see at Toy Fair probably. But really was excited about this, and I really want to show off what's going on here. But this is a Jetfire from Hasbro, and it looks amazing. This thing looks like it could possibly be masterpiece scale. I think it's priced at $120. If it's every bit as tall and beefy and solid as the fans' toys. Now, I'm not expecting it to be as heavy and as well built, but if it's better than Kronos, I mean, hey, for $120, it's not a bad deal. But yeah, looking forward to this thing. It's pretty exciting. I'm starting to wonder if maybe Hasbro's watching the third-party market. I don't know how close this design. Maybe Takara designed it. Hasbro's releasing it, and then Takara's going to release their in their Legends line or something, a repaint or slight paint differences, and of course charge a little bit more. Who knows? But what if Takara's behind this design? Because I've been thinking this that Takara's a big part of what Hasbro's latest successes were. Here's the jet mode, and it looks good. It looks solid. I'm a Jetfire / Skyfire fan, and I think all that kibble on the top is probably removable, so I'm not worried about it. But it's a nice looking jet mode. I could not be happier that I sold off my Chug stuff, because this thing looks really good. This is a nice looking Mirage. I fear he's going to be a bit too small for my liking, but man, he looks good. For a Mirage figure, for a mainline figure, I'm sure it's going to cost 20 bucks. But what if he's a Voyager? I would think he'd be the perfect Voyager, but looking at the 5mm port on his shoulder, he does look quite deluxe size. Race card mode's a little wonky, but closer to G1 than what we have been seeing with the rest of the Siege line. So I don't know if they're even going to call this Siege, but yeah, it looks pretty good. I would say pretty good. We're not going to expect masterpiece perfection out of the mainline $20 figures. I think it's been like 9-10 months that I've been waiting to see this and what this guy looks like, and I'm gonna zoom this in for you so you can see all of the panel lining and the panel work and the face. Zoomed in, it's a little pixelated because we don't have high-res pics of this thing yet, but as you can see, the face looks a little weird to me. Maybe it'll look better in person. Maybe high-res pics, it'll come out better. But the face looks a little weird, a little off. I was really thinking that this would rival the third parties, and I don't think that this does. I don't like the excessive amount of line work that's in it. I think the line work is good, though. I think that it just doesn't quite hit the G1 vibe for me 100%, but I don't think it's bad. Take a quick look at the midsection there. I'd like to say it's clean. It just looks real busy, but I think that's the look that they're going for. That really is the look they're going for. And so far, mainline-wise, this is the best one I've seen. I know they did I think a Cybertron or something, Warp Cybertron or something like that one, and that was terrible, Omega Spring. Does have the firing gimmick in his hand over there, in the claw. It looks like it's a very well-articulated claw, too. It looks like 2 articulation points for each claw finger. The legs look a little bit, the yellow is just too much. Like, it's too big of the yellow. But hey, come on, this thing is good. This thing is pretty good. This is right in line what we've been getting with Siege. I feel like he's just a little too thick, though, in the legs. And then that really carries over into his transformation. Let me show you that. And here this is. And what a surprise. It looks like almost a circle instead of a giant oval like the rest of what you'd expect. I'm sure you could get that rocket closer to its bay and look better, but not what I expected. Not that I'm saying it's bad, it's just not what I expected. I expected more of the usual long oval. Maybe this angle is just not showing us, but I don't think so. I really think this... I think there's going to be, I hate to say it, a third-party upgrade kit that's going to make this a wider oval and look more like what we want out of the set. But it's big. I don't know how big this is. There's not enough information about it. But we'll find out more at Toy Fair. Here's the whole set. That is a long, skinny missile. That's weird. Long, skinny missile. And I don't know if it's got any extra, like a door opening or something, but it should. Should have some extra features. And I don't know if it has electronics, because it should. Anyway, like, subscribe, tell me what you think about these figures. Are you impressed? Are you disappointed? Are you excited? Or are you, well, sad about the cost? Because they released some prices, and I really hope the leak on the prices was all wrong. Because that's kind of making me sad, too. Titanium Hanger out.